Gummy Goo. No. Stop reminding me.
Myself. I hate this body.
Oh my god. I was right. I think. No. Oh, Kinga. I'm sorry, bud.
Just hold on to me.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You already know what we're doing here, locking in for episode 3 of the Amazing Digital Circus. Guys, last episode, I still haven't recovered from that, from who we lost, Gummy Goo in the arms of the angels. All jokes aside, that was probably, out of the 2 episodes, it probably was my favourite one, and I hear from you guys that it tends to just get better and better, I suppose, as you get more invested in the characters as well. I certainly have thoughts on all the characters, and I will say I don't know what prevailing fan opinions are. I'm sure they change as well, but I don't know if this point in the show most people don't like this character or they do like this character. I don't know about any of that, so I'm going fully off my own feelings and impressions of the characters. I love Jax. I mean, that's very in character for me to like a character like that, but just a little shit. And I appreciate the chaotic energy. I feel like we haven't gotten that deeper with his character though, so I'd be interested to see if we do. I really like Ragatha. I don't know if that's a popular opinion, but despite being, you know, a bit of a pushover, naive at times, very teasable, I can imagine Jax has a lot of fun teasing her, as we saw last episode, but I really appreciate her optimism a lot of the time, and, you know, extending an olive branch to Pomni. I appreciate her character and her good intentions. Definitely want to learn more about Gangle. The figurine, now what was that? Jax mentioned, like, you know, in a blackmail type way, I'll tell, you know, such and such about the figurine. Now, are we talking figurines in jars? If you know, you know, or like something. I'm concerned. If we do find out in the show, don't tell me what it is. But if we don't find out and it's like a known thing, do let me know, because I'm very curious as to what that is. And I guess Kinga, I'm also very curious about. I made a few comments about potential theories or what I was kind of thinking about Kinga, and a couple of you said I kind of clocked him. So that makes me curious as to, you know, different sides of him that we're gonna see. But yeah, I still feel like I'm very much getting to know these characters, so nothing is set in stone, but I do have, as I'm sure we're supposed to, a very soft spot for Pomni, especially after the way she welcomed Gummy Goo temporarily, at least, and seems like she'll be accepting maybe some more community going forward and maybe bonding, so that'll be nice to see. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly say, again, I'm saying it every time, but it's relevant every time. Thank you so much for all the support on every video so far. I mean, hitting 2,000 subscribers is crazy. Like, imagine 2,000 people in a room with you, like watching you just all at once. Like, that is an incomprehensible scene, but then at the same time in the internet world, in the grand scheme, it's like still quite a small number, which is mind-boggling. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to say thank you again. I am like a chronically bad replier, even in real life. I have messages from 34 weeks ago that need replying to. Oh my god, that's so bad. But I have a very low social battery and I'm very introverted, so I promise that even if I haven't had time to reply to your comments yet, I have read all of them. Some of them a couple of times, actually, because some of y'all are writing essays in the comments and I love it. I love sitting there and reading through your theories or your thoughts on the video, or even areas where you have like a different opinion or a different interpretation. I love reading all of that. It's like the highlight of every day. So thank you for that as well. So yes, with that being said, let's get into episode 3 of the Amazing Digital Circus. All right, episode 3. Holding a breath?
I can't hold it any longer.
Yeah.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it.
Or you could toughen up. I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
Alright, here I go.
Jax is a delight. Not his attitude, but the essence of him. I appreciate it. I also appreciate that Gangle has her comedy mask on, either taking notes or doing some doodles, but seems to be having a good time. And I like that the gang is all together. But yeah, Jack's stretching like Pomni's cartoon body. That's an HR violation waiting to happen.
Take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
Alright.
He's so mean to Ragatha.
Alright, we've entered the blue zone.
Hey, there's something new.
Okay, we're getting red,
Oh, orange.
Oh my god.
yellow.
Green.
Whoa, look! Now she's turning blue!
She was already blue.
Jeez.
Guess the hue shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this?
Like
Why
an
not one of you
RGB
guys?
Because something
keyboard.
different happens with each person. For instance,
Oh.
Kinger starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zubul turns straight.
My limbs straighten up and fuck off.
What about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I
Yeah.
want to keep the mystery alive. What do you,
Yeah.
the viewers, think it is?
Will you stop doing that?
Why is everybody just standing around when there's adventure to be had?
Well, that was interesting.
Today's
Oh
adventure
no, not
is
another
The
adventure.
Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. That's right.
Oh.
This big spooky mansion has been rumored to be filled to the brim with paranormal activity. It's up to you to solve the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish ghost activity you can.
Okay, when I went through the Wacky Watch website using the Internet Archive, one of those things was the mystery of Mildenhall Manor or something. And I didn't go too far into it because I didn't want any spoiler territory necessarily. But when I said some of the stuff I saw was disturbing, yeah, it was in this portion. So keen to get into it.
Activity you can.
Ghoulish
For the first
ghost.
time ever, you can. Where's Zubul? I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them.
Okay, wait. Bubble just said something in reverse. I know that's in reverse because in so many riddles or just in any show when you hear something reversed, it sounds exactly like that. So I'm going to listen to it the other way. Actually, I'm sure someone on the internet's already done it. Let me check. Yes, okay. So when you reverse that clip, Bubble actually says, "I can't wait for all the children in the audience to get horrible nightmares from the monsters." I mean, I wish I could say that's out of character for Bubble, but that's pretty on par, I think. But yeah, I did notice that when Kane showed up and said we're going on an adventure, which we know, 1, Zubul doesn't like, but 2, apparently Zubul like hides from Kane. Like when the crew got back last episode and Kane left, Zubul finally appeared and was like, thank God, he's gone. So interesting. But yeah, I noticed that they face palmed when he appeared, and then obviously they don't want to come on the adventure. So what do they do when the rest of the gang isn't here?
What?
The NPCs aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss.
Gummy Goo. No. Stop reminding me, please.
The NPCs aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am. Anyway, everybody into the fractal noise. It's adventuring time.
Fractal noise. Yeah, this is the vibe I was expecting based on the little game that I played.
Oh,
What?
this place is
Yeah, I thought so. Is that a picture of a real life family in the background? I think it is.
Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Kane's gonna go with the scare factor.
I hope this adventure doesn't end up being another horrible nightmare.
It
I'm
will.
not really a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares.
Oh,
that well.
you're in trouble.
Come on, it wasn't even
I have a feeling
scary.
there's going to be jump
What,
scares.
You scared of the vacuum cleaner too?
Hey,
Is that a-
nice
is that a
start.
Luigi's
Shut up
Mansion
a couple of
reference?
days.
Her and
Yeah.
everyone else. Right,
Especially
Gangle?
her, though.
Does anybody hear that?
Oh, scary painting. No, 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 no.
Hi, I'm Ghostly,
Wha-
and I'll be your guide today.
Why won't they go back in?
I remember my first wild take. I don't know why they're not retracting, though. That didn't happen for me.
Before you continue on your adventure,
Okay, the vibe is already off. But yes, this is very much giving Luigi's Mansion vibes. So again, the game homages. Just one after the other, and I appreciate that.
you have to choose which door you're gonna go.
Oh god.
The door on the left
Maybe
is
split
the
up.
normal door.
Rated wow for all ages.
Jesus.
The door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated for mature Zoobles only.
Oh my
It's
god.
up to you to decide.
Luigi's Mansion.
What? I thought we were supposed to capture all the ghosts.
I mean,
Which door should
he's
we
a veteran
choose?
gamer.
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you.
I thought that's what he did. He grabbed her comedy mask and he fucking threw it through the door.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you.
Oh, Kinga.
Oh, that's the scary door.
Shut the fuck up.
Zooble, come on out. I just want to talk to you.
Kinga was very brave.
Oh, I know.
What the? Could you have done that the whole time?
That's what I was just gonna ask.
I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
Bubbles feelings?
Enough about Bubbles' feelings. How about your feelings?
No, not therapy.
So, what's on your mind, Zooble?
I would rather not.
I want to leave.
That's hilarious. Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because... Never mind.
My mind is a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever escapes these cakes. So
Well, I mean, obviously we know that's not true. Given that the line of if he's, not able to tell who's an NPC and who's a circus goer, let's say, a human character, then who knows what could happen. But also, how can he forget that? Interesting. And the fact that they keep telling him what the problem is and he never remembers, that's very, very curious. Honestly, my problem would be my body if I was
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about.
like those
All you're thinking...
ending up with kind of a mismatched body. Because the head, not too bad, not a lot going on, it's fine. The feet, however, that's unfortunate. The foot, the block and hand, I should say, as feet.
appealing to you.
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... Ugh, forget it. You're probably not even listening.
Zooble, look at this cool bee I drew.
Yeah, Zooble, valid. That's very interesting though. I'm thinking on that.
Where are we?
You're in the scary door. No. Yep.
Oh, that's... No.
That is fucking hilarious. Not that, but the fact that that is almost exactly what I said when I played the little like point and click adventure game on the Wacky Watch website, or the Internet Archive of it anyway. A couple of the links were broken, like it was choose your own adventure, like would you go through this door or this door? Very classic online point and click horror game from that era. We even made some ourselves in primary school. It was like 6th grade, so it was fine. And we made them using PowerPoint and like hyperlinking to the next scary image. Like if you click on the mirror, it takes you to the slide of a close up in the mirror and it's like a jump scare. So that was fun. But yeah, playing that game on the website, some of the little links were broken, but some were working. And I got this ending where supposedly Kane was punishing Pomni for either interfering or doing something wrong, and her head got mounted on the wall so she can no longer, be a nuisance. And I pretty much said the same thing. I was like, oh no. So me and Pomni again on the same wavelength. I want to go back because Jax's was interesting. Oh god, the teeth. What's the hand one? That's no, yeah, pretty much. What is that?
I wonder what this thing is.
Yeah.
My name is Baron Theodore
The mystery.
Mine for as long as I can remember.
Oh,
Although one could
Gangle.
say it eventually became more of an obsession. The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy. Something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread. I was wrong.
You know, I'm starting to think.
How about we try to find a way back
Did we
up
lag
to
out
the
there?
others?
That was very interesting though. I'll keep what that guy said in mind.
Okay, cool. That's great. I love these adventures.
We could always ride this thingy up.
Oh god, not the elevator. I hate those elevators.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked.
There'll be a
I
key.
love that it's locked.
Oh god. Clues.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall,
What was
my
that?
troubles
Yeah, okay, what looks like Kane's eyes at multiple points. That's not unsettling at all.
My troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute. And when I looked back, the body was gone. The creature was not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Is it gone?
Wow, this is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
Got it.
I was about to say, thank you, Kinga, for being very meta. Oh my god, they looked like Kane's eyes for a minute. Not always, but I often confuse Kinga's eyes for Kane's when they're just like kind of floating there, so it freaks me out. But yes, very meta of Kinga to say that's very convenient lore placement, being just in the other room after you've walked away from the head. Yay, I'm so looking forward to this.
Got it.
Okay, we've got the key.
And this is some rather inconvenient darkness.
Yeah.
What was that? Was that you?
No. Oh, wait, you mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me.
Jesus.
Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I really don't think that matters. Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh god.
What happened?
I just remembered a really funny joke.
I'm so on edge.
Why did you scream then?
Maybe it wasn't actually that funny.
Oh my god.
I think we should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Good plan.
Sounds fine to me.
Is someone else with them?
What was that?
What's what?
That.
It's probably just magnets. Or a boat.
A boat?
Or whatever the case, I think we should be completely quiet.
Okay, yeah, I agree. You know, you're really hit and miss with these things sometimes.
Okay, look, I get that Pomni is supposed to be an audience surrogate, but this is too many times when either I've just said something and then Pomni says exactly what I just said, or vice versa. I was just about to say he's being very hit or miss. Like he's got some good little plans, good little ideas, and then all of a sudden he's going kooky on us. So yeah, Pomni and I same wavelength, and that's concerning to me. But we move.
These things sometimes. Wait,
There's a fly in here.
don't you think that's making a lot of noise? Oh god, there is a fly.
And gotcha! I think I got him.
Oh
I
no.
can't see my hands.
Oh no. Okay, that wasn't too bad at least. Is it
I'm
done?
sorry, could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out.
Oh god.
Andy, I think this might be the creature from the tapes!
Really? Maybe take a closer look. Are you sure? Kinga, don't take your eyes off it. Actually, maybe take your eyes off it. Wait,
You look beautiful, honey.
what the fuck?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I know it wasn't,
Prepare
but
for takeoff,
hold on.
because this boat is going up.
They're going down, aren't they?
Huh? That's not up. That's not up at all. Why are we going up? Up!
Okay, I very much appreciate Kinga's character, and I like that we're getting a bit more of a Kinga focus in this episode. Lots of comedic fun to be had. But also, I know it wasn't an abstraction, but in the mouth with all those like what looked like eyes flashing, that Loki like hypnotized him. And I don't know if that hypnotized him because it's Kinga or because that's like the monster's power in the game. But it almost looked like abstraction. All of those eyes in like the black little void. Yeah, lots of parallels. But hilarious of Kinga just shouting up as they go down. Very good comedic timing.
I do not use my adventures to torture my guests. Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal.
We weren't even talking about that. I really couldn't give less of a crap about the adventure.
He said it, not me. I mean, after what he did to Gummigoo, he is a war criminal in my eyes. But you know, it's good that he's self-aware. But yeah, if that's not what they were talking about, then I wonder what Zubul did ask. But again, seemingly for audience benefit, the recap or the, you know, saying something relevant just to say, what, that's not what I asked about, just for our benefit of hearing it. So very meta once again.
About the adventures.
Then what is your problem, Zubul? I'm trying my best to remember, but both you and my brain won't tell me.
You and my brain.
It's me, remember? I don't like myself. I hate this body.
I'm so sorry, Zubul. That's literally what I said when they were talking about their problem. I was like, if I was them, my problem would probably be being like in that body. So for that to actually be the case, I'm laughing out of sheer the coincidence of that. Or rather, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it's actually really sad. Self-image is tough. I get that.
Myself. I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces. I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I couldn't remember. It's because that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zubul parts for better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
So, back to the adventures.
Forget it.
Forget it?
Just forget it.
Forget what?
Kane, nobody likes your stupid adventures.
Ha ha! Good one, Zubul.
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything.
You know, before we get deeper in the weeds, I'm just going to stop it here just to talk about that because that was, I mean, a good insight, but also very, very sad. I'm glad we're getting more depth into Zubul and actually getting to spend some time with them, obviously, because they have been absent for a lot of the adventure portions. But I mean, I guess it can be taken in a lot of different ways, but obviously very self-image focused, negative self-image. And that could be in a variety of different ways that reflect the human experience. It could resonate in terms of just a general dislike of one's appearance on like an aesthetic level, could lead into like, you know, disordered eating and dysphoria around that. It could even, especially with the swappable parts, and it very much could resonate from a disability standpoint as well, and also from a gender dysphoria perspective. And I guess that's, I mean, while not explicitly stated, I suppose, with they, them pronouns, it's common that they may identify as non-binary specifically in terms of gender identity. And that would actually make a lot of sense from this standpoint. You know, the talk about not liking themselves, and especially with the swappable parts, like I haven't been able to find, you know, any parts that feel right, that feel like me kind of thing. And I guess that can not only be an internal, but also an external struggle for non-binary folk, because again, non-binary literally just means non-binary. Binary meaning two, and if there is any more than two at any point, that is something that is non-binary. That's why gender is not binary. That's literally what binary means. There is only two, ever. If there is even one case, say there's a million people, if there's even one case where one of those people out of the million is intersex or trans or non-binary or anything, then it's not a binary. There's more than two. It doesn't matter if it's almost all fitting into two categories. If it is not just two, then it is not a binary. Okay, that's my semantics tangent rant for this portion of the episode. But where I was going with it is that it can be such a hard identity, to label, but also in terms of other people perceiving you, because it can just mean not fitting within a strict, rigid gender binary. But I know some MBs who were assigned female at birth, use she, her pronouns, and usually present themselves in a typical feminine presenting way, right? But they still consider themselves non-binary. And that's a really, hard thing for some other people to wrap their minds around. And obviously well-meaning people who are asking questions and just aren't quite sure how it works or anything, that's not a problem. But it can be hard because even if you find a label that you feel comfortable with, not only explaining, but getting other people to accept that can be extremely difficult and taxing. And oftentimes, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it is not important enough in some circumstances to trump other things going on. One of my non-binary friends loves this meme where it's yes, I'm non-binary, but I'm at work, so you can call me Sarah. They don't necessarily know who their safe people are going to be, and dealing with customers, long story short, it just very much was reminiscent of that to me. Anyway, let's proceed. I appreciate Zubul opening up. To us anyway, Kane was not listening. Rip.
Likes your stupid adventures.
Yeah.
Good one, Zubul.
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything.
Yeah.
Jax just likes to fight with everybody.
Yep.
Gangle's too shy to speak up.
Yeah.
Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Yeah, because she is.
Zubul. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at.
Oh, thought he was going to say programmed to do.
Could imply that I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at.
Yeah,
that
you picked up on that correctly.
That'd be...
Oh no. Yeah, the world's fracturing.
Whose therapy session is this again?
Oh yeah! We need to get to the bottom of your behavioral issues. I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes...
Okay, that's very alarming. I guess we can't have any real conversations with Kane, because if his reality starts to fracture, knowing that he's maybe not good at the one thing he was, what I thought he was going to say, programmed to do, the world is crumbling around them. So yeah, maybe steer clear of any actual topics, lest you all cease to exist. Rough.
I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and
Oh,
you're
not the
gonna say
Rorschach
first
test.
word that comes to your mind.
War criminal.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
they're in the
where are we
basement.
now?
You're in the basement.
I'm not sure.
Wine cellar.
A cellar of some kind.
I don't enjoy that.
Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined.
The audio
My
diaries.
paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector my wife and theoretical children needed. Jumping at every shadow, every noise, I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature. It's ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect her, I ended up becoming the monster myself.
What was that look? What was that look? No. I'm thinking something, and I don't like it. So I'm just gonna move on and think about it. But no, this is probably not intentional in any way, but this just looked like Kane's eyes to me. I can't escape him.
Ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect her, I ended up becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
King is very on point with a few.
Please don't come alive.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't.
Thanks for asking, Pomni.
Looks like we've got two.
Oh, okay. I wonder if he would have jump scared them if she didn't ask that. I should try that next time. Because I remember in high school playing this game, Outlast, maybe? Yeah, it was called Outlast. You're like, it's like a psychological horror game, and you're in an insane asylum, as they call it. And you're walking down the hall, and there's what you think are dead bodies everywhere. And I think one of them was like in a wheelchair, dead. And when you walk past it, nothing happens. But then when you come past from the other way, it like jumps up and tries to attack you. No. I don't like it. So I was very much prepared for that to happen here. But again, so many little tropes every single time. I appreciate the attention to detail. And you can tell that there's some real appreciation for video games and game design in this show.
Got 2 shots. Let's make them count.
King is really falling into this role.
Stay behind me.
No, thank you. No, thank you. What is this, The Ring?
I think we may have a problem this way too.
Just leave it to me. I can handle this. Well, that wasn't so bad.
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down into the cold, spiraling pits of hell where my soul resides. I apologize, dear listener, but I need a living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned, and your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
No,
Now wait. How did he record this if he was in hell?
oh my god, no.
I hope you're ready, because the next breath you take down there will be your last, and your bodies will belong to me.
Okay, there's a ton of callbacks, always from the start of the episode to an end of the episode, or near the end. Like last episode, we saw her fall out of bed at the start, hit the block, and clip in that way. And then towards the end, she's like, oh, how about I use that to clip them and shoot them back up into the world? Now, what specifically did he just say? When you're down there, the first breath you take will be your last. And at the start, they were practicing holding their breath. I don't know, is that coming back? Because that's what makes the most sense to me. I know, Pomni. Me too. Oh, they're having a lovely tea party. Is that the wife that he inadvertently killed?
tea.
Okay, I think maybe here's a good place to talk about what I was thinking. We kind of saw last episode that Pomni's game prowess definitely carried over, like the knowledge about clipping, and I discussed it last episode. And also, it made me think that maybe Kinga, in real life, when he was a human, maybe his game of choice was horror, because he's pretty on point this episode. The strategies are good. He's confident, just with the gun as well. He had confidence. He just took out both enemies. He just seemed very, very capable. And so I'm wondering if that's the case. And Jax, even, last episode, maybe an adventure fan, but the way he just interacts with not only the NPCs and the adventures, but with the other characters, makes me think maybe he was an RPG fan. And maybe he tended to do the opposite of an honor run, maybe a dishonor run, or like a dark urge run or something, because he loves chaos. But there is something else I was thinking. I was just noticing some weird vibes with Kinga while listening to the audio diaries, to the point where I actually tried to see if it was the same voice. Like, I tried to listen, and they honestly sound quite similar. Like, if you take the audio fry on like the audio diaries away, it's not that dissimilar to Kinga's voice. Obviously it's not, but what I was thinking is Kane is creating these adventures, and I wonder if he's creating them based on something. based on each of the characters' games they've played before, or maybe their lives. I genuinely don't know. And I mean, I'm assuming this lady here might be the wife of that guy. You know, how he turned paranoid and accidentally killed his wife. I'm assuming this is her. But it just made me think, just for a second, of episode 1, where the characters were going down the corridor looking at, you know, images, the characters' pictures, their portraits on the doors. And there was one who looked a little bit like Kinga, but it was the Queen piece. And I noticed it and I said, oh, I wonder if that has any relation to Kinga. And a few people commented and was like, wow, you noticed Queena. And I was like, now who's Queena? Is that like an actual relation? Is that Kinga's wife or something? And so, I don't know, there was just really weird parallels. And specifically when I said that I was thinking something and I'm not sure about it, so I'm not going to talk about it, it was when they were hearing about how he went crazy, basically just became very, very paranoid. And Pomni looks at Kinga and looks away and then looks back at Kinga, and Kinga's just still staring. And Pomni kind of has a worried look on her face. And I'm like, what is that? And then it mentions that he's just kind of sequestered himself in the cellar. And that made me think of Kinga's, like, is it like a beanbag, like a pillow fort thing that he just like hides in? I don't know. There was just parallels there. And it was unsettling to me. So, I don't know. For a minute I thought maybe it was like based on his life or something, but I feel like that would be too dark. I doubt they'd do that. But yeah, I think maybe there's parallels. Maybe he's having deja vu or something like that. Who knows?
Sorry again about your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are.
Oh, so
Always
true.
Having the silliest priorities.
Tell me about it, sister.
Don't I know it?
If your friends see him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues.
Sorry.
A man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
Yeah,
I'll be
that
sure
ship
to
has
ask them next time I
sailed.
see him. Thanks again for the tea. I had a really nice time here.
Slay.
Don't mention it. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely.
Love her. Yeah, you can be quiet for now, Jax.
Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones! You've taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are.
Oh, Jax is not gonna like
Unfortunately,
that.
we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure before I can grant you permission to leave.
I wonder how
What's he
long
got
that'll be.
planned?
Not really typical of what you'd
Okay,
think
never
hell would
mind.
be.
They're breathing just fine.
We are literally in hell right
I don't
now.
think you literally are.
Of course I'd be in hell. How could I not be in literal hell right now?
Just try to stay calm. I'm sure Kane included a way to escape.
I mean, I don't know if he did, but
Hold on.
breath holding?
Let me try something. Hey, there's actually a staircase down there. It could be a way out. Maybe it'll work for us since we still have our bodies? Though I'm worried about what that tape said earlier.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, Pomni!
Yep. Hold your breath, you have to.
Pomni!
Okay, I could not make out that word, and that's when I realized I didn't have captions on. So, freedom. I guess it's that man's spirit. Oh.
Pomni!
Oh. I feel like you have to hold your breath when you're going through that stuff.
Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil
He's really on it.
How's your wife, Kinga?
Hey! You alright there?
No.
I'm not right, am I? No, that would be, that's too crazy. How's your wife Kinga? He knows who she is, or that he has a wife. And obviously Pomni doesn't know about that, which means the game does. Is it coded to know that? I guess, I mean, Kane would, but like, is that Kane fucking with him? That's crazy. I mean, with the cross, I'm assuming that she abstracted, maybe? I don't know. Oh my god. How's your wife, Kinga? What? No. No. I do not accept it. I rebuke it. That was so rough to say that. How's your wife, Kinga? And we didn't really get to see him react much to it. So I wonder if we'll hear more about that. Damn. Okay, let's continue. I still think they need to be holding their breath. But yeah, he's very good at these games.
All right there?
No.
She was possessed. She's traumatized
I'm
again.
guessing the souls are attracted to living things.
Hold
Just
your
want a vessel
breath.
to be able to leave with.
Hold your breath.
Man, 7 years of computer science for this, huh?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Computer science Kinga.
7 years of computer science.
Makes me think he's a lot more lucid than people give him credit for.
Every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in. Well, technically in. Forget about that. How about we just relax for a bit while nothing's chasing us? It was my fault we went down this path, wasn't it? I'm really sorry.
No, you just wanted to get Gangle's mask back.
Why have you been acting so different?
Yeah.
I have, haven't I? I'm normally not too good with memories, but being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time.
Is that why he has his pillow forts?
Right after my wife had abstracted. I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together. And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit.
Oh my god. I was right. When I think at the start when they first come across the monster and it has its mouth open and it's all those what look like eyes and he's almost hypnotized and he goes, "You look so beautiful, honey," or something like that. Oh my god, he was seeing his wife. Because I said it looked a bit like an abstraction. No! Oh, Kinga. I'm sorry, bud. Shit.
And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time before she got sent to the cellar. I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a wife? Like, here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative, really into entomology.
Insects.
I used to hate bugs, but she somehow got me to like them. It's not the most cheerful memory, but it's one I at least have control over. I know how it can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you. Good memories can do a lot.
Community.
Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you. You never know when they'll be gone.
I wonder if... Well, I guess I'm assuming the crossed out queen picture was Queena, was Kinga's wife. I wonder if they met here and it just made sense, or whether they like somehow ended the game world together. Maybe they do headsets. I don't know. I'm very, very interested to know, but I'm so glad we got a Kinga focused episode.
And they'll be gone.
Like gummy goo.
In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
I'm glad you're here with me.
How are we getting out of here?
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last.
Told ya.
Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
I'm not very good at
We practiced.
holding my breath.
Well, how about we try not thinking about it?
If we leave and we go back to the circus, you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this,
Maybe.
are you?
Don't worry about me.
Does that make it any less
As long
real
as
though?
you remember it, things will be okay.
It's just as valuable.
You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this.
Damn, my man is lucid as hell right now and so encouraging. But also, yeah, it's kind of similar to what he was saying about, you know, hold on to the good memories, you never know when they'll be gone kind of thing. It's like, just if it's fleeting, even if Kinga doesn't remember, doesn't make it any less real. The connection you guys made down here.
And I know you'll be able to get through
He's
this.
almost like a dad figure.
Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together. You ready?
Damn, he really was glowing bright.
Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
Yeah.
I'm fine, actually. What happened up here?
Oh,
Don't
they
worry
didn't get
about
Gangle's
that.
mask.
Pomni was very brave. At least I think she was. Were you?
Something like that. Hey, Ragatha.
Ah, and I guess it makes sense now why it was when the lights first went out that he really was starting to be pretty quick on the uptake in there. Oh, Kinga. Oh, I love that man.
Hey, Ragatha.
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. You know, we care about you.
Jack's rolling his eyes. No, they didn't.
And now I'm just starting to
Oh, it's
wonder
his
if the
therapy
Wild
session
West
now?
was even a real direction at all.
What?
Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
You weren't really.
Okay.
Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
Oh, bro.
Don't ever call us that again.
Yeah.
So what was it like being stuck with the nutcase?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
He wanted it to be bad, didn't he, Jax? Yeah. You didn't get to tease anyone this episode, really. Oh, Kinga. Okay. And that is episode 3 of the Amazing Digital Circus. What a trip that was. I said it, but I'm really glad we got more of a Kinga focused episode and got to learn more about him. Computer science for 7 years. My guy. But yeah, knowing that his wife did abstract, and again, this is what I was saying in the first episode, or no, both episodes, I think, where they were talking about how Cosmo is abstracted, Cosmo's dead. We see them all in the cellar. But they're not dead. They're still alive. They're just down there in the cellar. What does it mean? Because we see in this episode that the darkness, it calmed her down and she closed her eyes and she was like at peace. So it's not like they're not in there, I think. And in first episode, we got Cosmo POV, like from the eyes. So I don't know, but that hit me so hard. Oh, poor Kinga. I'm going to miss him, like lucid Kinga. But now I get what people were saying. I made some comment about how I wonder if it's that trope where a character appears crazy and they'll actually say things here and there that are very profound or like you need to listen to it, but people dismiss it because, you know, they're crazy. And a couple of people said that I really I really clocked him. And I was like, okay, let me pay attention in future episodes to see if he has any insights. And last episode, we got him talking to Ragatha about, well, you know, you weren't that much different when you first showed up here. And I was like, oh, really? And then just this episode too, King in his pillow fort. I want them to be happy. Oh, that makes me so sad. But yeah, I'm a bit concerned about what Jax is going to do next episode because he did not get to have fun in the way he wanted to this episode. So yes, I'm concerned for his antics to start up again. But I hope Gangle has a spare comedy mask lying around. And it was also good to hear from Zubul as well. What a character-rich episode. In fact, I feel like the one character we don't really know now is Gangle. And Jax, kind of. But even if we don't really know much about him, I still can predict most of the time how he'll probably react, whereas I just don't know much about Gangle at all. But I really feel like I know Kinga now, and Ragatha, and now Zubul a bit better. I hope they interact in some of the adventures sometime soon. Or, I don't know, how can we make them feel more comfortable in their Zubul body? I don't know. I don't know what to say after this one. That was crazy. Wow. I hope we get more instances of Kinga being very lucid like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to think on that one. It's kind of a mindfuck. I mean, they all are, but I digress. Yeah, I mean, really enjoyed this one as well. Enjoying each episode in a different way. So I'm very, very interested to see where we go next. And I can't wait to continue. And because there's not many episodes, I can't believe I'm kind of close to running out of episodes. That's why I'm trying to stretch it out so that I think March 20th, when that new episode comes out, I at least will remember most things. Until next time, I guess. I'll just be thinking about this episode. You'll have to let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'm gonna let my thoughts keep cooking a little bit longer. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me as always, and I very much hope you enjoyed. I did, I always do. But yeah, I will leave things there for today, and I will see you in the next video.